Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Welcome back. It's my Group C Sportscar Championship, and it's round 6. We have made our way to Watkins Glen for this week's 2 hours of Watkins Glen. And is there any point mentioning that the fact that we're now in iRacing and I've ditched R Factor 2? I won't bore you with the details, but basically R Factor 2 stopped working and iRacing just became the better option. So there's a lot to learn as we change. We've still got the same drivers to fight against. Speaking of which, let's take a look at the championship as it stands presently after 5 rounds. I am second in points behind Massimo Segala. I think it was Brian Redman who won last time out at Lime Rock Park. I've now had 3 races on the bounce, which have been less than stellar. No, 4 races on the bounce now. I won the first time out at Daytona, and then Sebring, Nola, VIR, Lime Rock Park. I haven't scored since, but neither has anyone else. That's also the other part of the reason for ditching our Factor 2. Everyone seems to just sort of randomly do well at each race, and no one's particularly been very consistent. But then neither am I, and I'm not R Factor 2. I am human, so I need to improve my performances. So does everyone else. Hopefully the AI in iRacing will perform a little bit better. Speaking of the AI performance, let's take a quick look at the AI strength. So at Watkins Glen we're now in iRacing, so the strength is different in iRacing. It's 57%, but the AI best lap is 99.5% of my best lap. No, my best lap is 99.5% of the AI's best lap. That's actually the best lap taken after an hour's race, so I'm hoping it's fairly indicative of doing well. It's the highest percentage the AI have. It's basically the closest the AI have been to me since Nola. Nola was going quite well until I got taken out. Watkins Glen is this evening. Let's go into iRacing. We're iRacing this evening, and this is my Nissan GTP ZX Spectrum -T. The T stands for turbo. I'm a child of the 80s, so I added the Spectrum, and yeah, I've ditched the yellow Rain-X livery for Dyson, and now I'm racing the Nissan, but so is everyone else. It's a field full of Nissans. Qualifying has just finished. Let's take a quick look. Oh, ignore that. That was me messing around with the cameras. And here's how they stack up post-qualifying. In fact, let's go straight to the race and get them gridded up. That was paused, bear with me. Just figuring out how to work iRacing, it's been a while. Whilst we're waiting, it's going to be a 2-hour race. It's going to be an afternoon, and it's 4 times time acceleration. So yeah, let's see how that goes. James Weaver starts from the pole from Jonathan Palmer in his silver, not a Mercedes Sauber. Bob Aikin lines up 3rd. None of these drivers have won apart from Schlesser, who has won. He won at VIR. Moretti, Warwick, Sullivan is the top 7. And anyone else of note? Not really. Let's take a look where I am. I'm at the back. I did not qualify due to technical issues. Looks like the time is getting away from us, so let's go straight into the car. And do 1 lap to green. Let's do this 2-hour race. Wish me luck. Brave new world of iRacing. Not so brave, and not so new. I'll keep the information screen generally on this one, and I'll swap between the standings, the relative, the fuel and the tyres. I'll take tyres at every stop. Speaking of the fuel, let's keep it low revs for the parade lap. Apparently I've got about 100 kilos 90 kilos in fact, of fuel on board, which should last me well over 40 minutes, so it's a 2-stop strategy. I'll take fuel and tyres at each stop, and yeah, just try and make my way forward, try and move up the field, and get a good result out of this one. I'm well overdue a good result. It's been a disastrous 4 weeks since Daytona, so I just want to keep my nose clean, my powder dry, my nose clean, and make my way up towards the front over the next couple of hours. And the time is ticking down. It's going to be, what is it going to be? It's 4 times 2, so it's going to be 8. It's going to be well into 11 PM by the end of the race, game time. What time is it here? It's 10 past 7 my time in the real world, in Greenwich Mean Time, in Blighty, Bristol, Britain. And yeah, 2 hours lie ahead. Taking it nice and gentle on the pace lap. I'll just spend the first lap, opening lap, behind the field. Just let them sort themselves out. They are AI after all, and they are going to be a bit scrappy. I want to avoid any incidents on the opening lap, so I'll just sit back and wait for them to sort themselves out, and then start making moves. There's plenty of time to get to the front. Hopefully I can get towards the end of the I tend to find in practice that I can overtake about 2/3 of the field quite quickly, and then it's the last 5 or 10 cars which I'll be chasing for the rest of the 2-hour race. So there's plenty to look forward to. Hopefully it's entertaining, and hopefully I don't throw it at the scenery as I have tended to do in Line Rock Park on multiple occasions. Oh yeah, see, speaking of damage, if it should happen, I've got unlimited fast repairs, just because damage is a right ball ache in iRacing, so I don't want to, if I do get some, I just want to bring it to the pits and get it repaired, so I can live to fight another day. I'll take the start very easy, just let them get ahead. They do tend to check up at the start-finish straight, so I'll let them do that and avoid any nonsense, hopefully. Here we go. 2 hours ahead. I'll leave it on this lap timing screen as much as possible so we can see who's ahead, who's behind, and how much time is remaining. Just going to let them stay ahead for this opening lap. No need to get involved in the furball. And nice and quick in a straight line as well, which helps down this back straight. Unless I get damage. If I pick up any damage, then it kills my aero speed, my straight line speed, so a big incentive not to pick up any body damage. Just let them sort themselves out ahead. I tend to be slower over the second part of the lap. The boot section of the lap, I'm not very fast. All my speed in the lap time comes from the low downforce setup, so it's the straights where I'm quick, corners not so much. But that will help overtaking. There's a bit of a wobble. Yellow flag. Oh no, who have we lost? Jonathan Palmer. He started quite far up as well. He's had a bit of a incident. Lots of oversteer on full fuel, cold tyres. Take it nice and easy. Right, let's try and start moving forward. Already up to 29th, so one spot gained. Good exit from here, use all the speeds. Try to understeer and terminate opponent. where my straight line speed starts to shine. Bit of a roadblock there. No need to go too crazy. Early doors. Just dive down the inside. See lots of understeer. Try the old dive bomb into this corner. This corner I tend not to make overtakes on because they sweep around my outside. On the exit I can be quite quick. Good. Excellent stuff. Nice and tight to the apex. Give them lots of room. They're AI after all. And another one. Nice. Good. So far, so good. As it has been before. Transfer it away. Turn one manoeuvre, see how that goes.
Clear on the left.
Good. Very slow at the back of the field. So we get through them, get clipped. 24, excellent start. Good going, early start, early doors. Pull out that slipstream, have a swig of water. Go too crazy, keep it nice and tidy. Look after the car. Oh, that's all the grass. Got Bob Aiken at the head of the field, but it's all nice and close.
Side. Stay on the left. Still there, hold the line.
Always tricky going side by side for this left-hander. Tends to be got a slight love tap for my efforts, but I've got away with it hopefully. My straight line speed is still intact. Soon tell going up the hill. Take that guy on the exit. That's Tirada. Go through the S's side by side. It was a bit risky. 21st. Should make it to 40 minutes. It's quite a fuel thirsty circuit. We're spending a lot of time on throttle, so but in testing had no issues getting past 40 minutes on a full tank of fuel, so not worried about our fuel strategy. Tyres are wearing out nicely, so it's fairly straightforward two-stop strat. It's all down to me to keep it tidy and not spend any more time in the pits than is strictly necessary.
Still there, hold your line.
Very slow car ahead.
Clear on the left.
Very close to that wall. It was risky. Hopefully iRacing is not too loud and I could be heard over the sound of the screaming engines and hissing turbos. Excellent. But they're only going to get more and more strung out, further apart. See how it works out after the first stop. spot up here into this corner. Excellent.
Clear on the
I'm
right.
just checking up a little bit. It's a bit of a gaggle here. I'm quite happy for them to keep holding themselves up. Gives me a chance to catch up. Oh, that's very slow through there. Slow pace. Ooh, I was going to run into the back of the Michael Andretti then. Andretti and his Haviline car. Haven't quite got around to getting the paint schemes downloaded and added to the car set. I have to do something on trading paints, which I'm not familiar with yet. But I'll work on it as we go forward. 16th, 15th, 14th. Very easy into the carousel, going side by side with the AI. Yarinski that was. He tends to be quite quick actually, so he's not having a great race. It's too early to worry about having a good race or not. Just got to survive these opening laps, these opening encounters. 10 minutes in already.
Right side.
Way too well too early on the brakes.
Still there. Clear. Right side. Still
Fight
there,
back
hold your
happening.
line. Clear.
I'm sure they won't make it easy for me, and nor should they.
Up the front. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
50. Probably 40. If my maths is correct. Pop out of that slipstream. Do the overtake. Get back into that slipstream. And get a bit of free speed. Very hard to do the outside overtake around here. Always going to come underneath me. Just see what I can do on the exit. Good, faster. Overtake done. It's half the field dispatched. It's now the tougher half of the field to overtake. It's an excellent track for overtaking Watkins Glen, especially with lots of straight line speed, so hopefully it continues to go this way.
Still there. Car 16 has taken the lead. Clear.
I want to be in third gear on the exit of that corner. Carousel. A bit wide, it's fine. Very good.
Clear, left side. Still there.
Continues to go this well.
Clear on the left.
Another thing I forgot to mention is that as the day gets later, the AI tend to go a bit quicker as well, so if it looks easy now, it will definitely get harder as they speed up. They get quicker after the first pit stop as well. But so should I. All being well.
You're in the top 10.
Excellent. 10th. How far behind the leader are we? Still looks very close. Excellent. James Weaver is not too far away. Squeeze under Brian Redman, the legend that is Redman and Herbert. Like candy from a baby. I am the fastest, which is always good to hear. Pace is actually not that strong. I can used to do 32s, but and getting to the 31s on low fuel, but obviously I'm being held up a little bit by the traffic. 8th. Can't quite see me on the leaderboard yet, but clearly the leader's not far away. It's Mario Andretti dispatched. It's a bit risky going side by side through here. Don't want to hit anyone. Still on the inside. No need to have scrap and end it all yet. It's too early. Just defending with all his might. Who is that? It's Derek Warwick.
To the left. Still there, hold your line. Still there, clear on the right. Car in C1, just set the fastest lap. 32.932.
There we go, that's a 32. So, AI started to pick up the pace, as I expected would happen. You could feel me coming. I've got to press on. I am 6 seconds behind the leader. Oh, there's a car on the wall. Oh dear. Only yellow flags. Was that for position? I think it may have been. Who was that on the wall? It's James Weaver. Can't see. Oh, we'll worry about it at a later date. Schlesser, it looked like it might be Schlesser. It was a smoky grey car. Yeah, it was Schlesser.
The car in C2, just set the fastest lap.
P1 and P2 pressing on. I'm still in the 33s. Past Danny Sullivan ahead apparently. Get past him and start pumping in some lap times. Fifth, fourth. Very good start to the race. Fourth inside 20 minutes. Long may it continue. Get to the front, pull out a gap, bring it home for the win. I am the fastest. Good. That's what I wanted to hear. Keep pressing on. Oh, someone's been in the pits. That must be Schlesser coming out after his shunt. Indeed it was. That's how you ruin a race. Unscheduled pit stop, go a lap down. No chance. What I want to avoid. But that puts me in third. Podium place. Inside 20 minutes. It's going rather swimmingly. Didn't expect it to be this easy, but still a long way to go. Third gear is useful. Chasing down the top two, Aiken and Weaver ahead. Good, nice to hear. Excellent race so far, as they have been in the first half of the race. It's usually come unstuck after the first pit stop, so let's see how we get on an hour into this race. Hour 39 to go. Chasing down Bob Aiken. James Weaver ahead, nice and close. If we get ahead of them, start putting out a gap. We've got to make the speed advantage count early on. The AI will only get quicker, so hopefully they won't come back at me later in the race. Good, second place already. I was not expecting it to be this easy, honestly, but I'll take it.
by now.
Good. James Weaver is definitely catchable. Perilously close to the fence. Okay, the shortest way, thank you. Excellent, that's the leader of the race. Now I've just got to bring it home for the next hour and 35 minutes, 35 minutes and 46 seconds, indeed. Plus whatever's left of the lap and the time the lap says. It's not over yet, there's plenty of time to mess us up. 2 pit stops which should go wrong as well, so it's not plain sailing just yet. Check the fuel, make sure we're about just under 45 kilos through, just over half a tank used, which is fine because it's just over halfway through the stint. Easily make it through 40 minutes, easily make it 2-stop race. Just to see how easily I pull away from Weaver and the chasing pack. Still quite bunched up, so any mistakes will be punished. Dusk, late afternoon begins to fall across Watkins. It gets dark quite late, I think about 8 or 9. So we've got quite a bit of dusk left. Keeping it nice and neat and tidy. Bring it home. Bring it home in one piece. Let's make any mistakes. It's a bit wide. Staying hydrated is important. Have a swig of water. Gap to Weaver is 2.7 seconds. So pulling away nicely. Surprised how quickly I am over the air. It's not been like this in practice, but I'll take it. I need a good result. To overrev the engine and downshifts, you can blow the engine, so look after the car at the same time. Pulling away, good, nice consistent lap times, quick too. Gap behind is growing, which is what we like to see. Good race so far, the first half an hour has gone swimmingly. Just got to keep it up for the next hour and a half and have lots of water, so that's important. Lovely. That fuel low light to the left of my steering wheel will come on. There's about 2 laps of fuel left, so I'll just come in when that lights up. I won't be precious about it. Should come on well after 40 minutes, so easily a 2-stop race. Behind is growing, 4.7 seconds. So we've got to keep it up. I appreciate this might be quite boring, but boring is good for me. For now. Nothing is certain. We'll have to see what happens over the next hour and a half. All races can be exciting, unfortunately. Just want to bring this one home, whatever the position is. Just want to get a good result and score some points, ideally. Well, they're definitely trying. They're only 6.5 seconds behind, so the AI will get better. I'm sure they'll make it harder for me as this race wears on. So it's not over yet. Gonna have to work with this one, I'm sure. Try and keep it tidy. Enjoy the drive. That was a good lap. Right back at you, AI. Wide. No incident counts yet. Just try and keep it that way. Front tyres definitely feeling a little bit more understeer than usual. I'll be be changing rubber at the pit stop as well. Not too much longer to the first stop. Should be within the next 10 minutes or so. Gap is growing. A nice big gap to the car behind. Maybe 10 seconds now. So it's all going rather well. Trying to throw it away. Corner can be perilous. Easy to end up in the wall on the left, ruin your day. That is a quick lap. They are coming quicker. They're going to keep the pressure on. Sun's getting lower. This will be golden hour soon. So the AI are definitely quicker as the sun sets. And that gap is stabilised at 9.7, I think. Not one yet. Plenty of time to go. Pressure's on. Definitely feel the pressure. Concentration phase is on. Pressing on. Try and build that gap. It's come down a bit actually the last lap. Come down by a tenth, so got to keep pressing on. Got to keep concentrating and driving as quickly as I can. Maintain the gap. Yeah, it will get quicker. My fastest lap, not the race fastest lap, no, that's all in the 30s now. Ah, 11.7 seconds is the gap now. Good, it has gone up. Keep pushing on. That's a lot of inside curb. Got away with it though. Carl's quite happy.
You have about 5 laps.
Here we go. Fuel's running low. Look out for that fuel low light. Oh, it's very close to the wall. Got to be careful doing that. Nearly at 40 minutes into this race. Fuel schedule is all good. Gap is 12 seconds. Still going up. This is a relief. Pace continues to be on. Oh, cars are starting to pit. Good. Gives me an advantage if I pit later as well. There's some black cars ahead, so don't want to get held up. Brutal off the end of the curb, hitting the grass. One is well over 40 minutes gone now, so the schedule is all good. Fuel is 3 laps remaining. I'll probably do two more laps. Well, we'll see when the fuel light comes on. As soon as it comes on, I'll dive into the pits. People come out of the pits, so I'm going to be stuck in traffic if I can help it. Derek Warwick ahead. Go the short way around, thank you. See who pops up in second place behind me. We'll dive into the carousel.
Clear on the left.
Oh, fuel light is on, so I'm just going to pit. Don't need to be too worried about extending my stint. It's going to be 2 stops whatever I do. Oh, it's going to be 2. And I'm well ahead of Alonso Jr. in second. He's nearly 45 seconds behind. So it's a good time to pit. He's got traffic ahead of me. Bringing it in.
Pit box in 5, 3,
Tyres and fuel.
2, 1.
Nice and
Right
straightforward. Stalled it, never mind. Pit stop is a lot shorter than in R-Factor 2. It was 2 minute stops in R-Factor 2, and this is going to be a, I don't know how long it is actually, maybe half a minute? Much faster. No time to go for a pee. No doubt we'll get the signal to go soon. Full tank of fuel. See how it's going. Oh, we're nearly there. Okay, it's a bit longer than half a minute. Hey man.
We're done. Get going.
Someone is chatting and I appreciate it. Hello. Is this race you playing free? Yes. Well, no, I had to buy a live racing subscription. I had to buy the content, and but the racing the AI is free. Yeah, it gets expensive. But thanks for your question. I'm here to answer your questions. It's I mean, one man's expensive is another man's frivolous payments, so you know, it's whatever you can afford. Don't break the bank. But you know, it's a hobby, and if you want to spend your money on your hobby, then you do that. You do that free of guilt. It's important we enjoy ourselves in this life. We only get one of them. Philosophical thought of the day. Anyway, I've come out of the pit lane. That was my first stop of this race. And am I still in first? Yes, I'm still in first. I'm about 10 seconds ahead of James Weaver, as I was before the pit stop cycle, so the status quo is maintained. Well, you know, the other sims and the mods are just as good as iRacing, really. It's the service you pay for in iRacing, really. Content is very nice. Racing against other people in organised multiplayer is very nice, so I mean, it's what you want to do at the end of the day, really. Whatever motivates you. I'm motivated by racing the AI, so this is how I get my enjoyment out of sim racing. Yeah, I reckon the audio is pretty dull and flat. I mean, it has improved in recent years. I reckon they've worked on the soundscape a little bit, but you have to imagine that they've put you inside a car, inside a crash helmet, and inside a earplugs as well, so it's sort of simulating a guy sat inside a racing car. What setup am I running? It's in car setup. It's just the bog standard iRacing car setup, medium downforce, which is actually proving pretty handy on these long straights. Or do you mean my physical gear setup, as in my wheel and pedals, which is a Logitech G29, I want to say? Is that what they used to call it? But it's just a desk. A Logitech G29 or G920 or whatever it's called, and I'm happy and hunky-dory. Well, I'm losing time to James Weaver behind me. Nice to have you along, Simp Red. Thanks for watching, thanks for chatting. Good to have you, hope you enjoy the stream. Glad you can hear what I'm saying as well. I am very much an entry-level sim gearhead. Although I have been sim racing for... I played my first racing sim in 1990, so 33 years of sim racing, and I'm still on a Logitech G29. You know, I've spent all my money on iRacing, not on gear, so this is where I find myself. Thank you very much. Always happy to stream Group C sports cars. Right, how's my gap to Weaver? It's still a solid 9 seconds of the car behind, so status quo is maintained. Not pulling ahead, but I'm leading, so I'm happy. Oh, Weaver is gaining on me. I'll pick up the pace. An R9 with a Moser ES wheel. That sounds fancy. Ah yes, the old 80/20 cockpit. Nice work. VR. Well, you're spending all your money on hardware. No wonder you can't afford iRacing. But you know, I'm not judging you. You spend your money how you want to. You enjoy the hobby in your own way. I can dictate to you how to go sim racing. How's my gap looking? Should try and keep it on this screen really, so I know how long I've got. An hour and 10 to go. Gap is still 9.5 seconds, that's fine. Haven't lost anything over the pit stop cycle, but as we head into the evening time, the AI will get quicker. But the thing with hardware is it's a less frequent spend. It's not like you're buying wheels, pedals and cockpits every month, so now you've got the hardware, you can save up for the software, right? Stay hydrated. You've got to stay hydrated during these long races. A bit of understeer through the carousel. And feel is the most important thing. I find the more time you spend in any sim, the better it feels anyway. But the better your hardware, the better it will feel, that's for sure. It's just about comfort as well, especially when you're doing long races. You want to be nice and comfortable with your setup. Nice. It's your money, you spend it how you wish. You're free to do so. Cheers, Simp Red. Nice chatting. You're welcome anytime, obviously. Try and pick up the pace as well. Try and grow this gap to Weaver. It's rooted. It's locked on at just over 9 seconds. Coming up on an hour into this race as well. cracking on. Just try and maintain my lead. Gap is staying solid. AI close behind, so can't make any mistakes, they'll be all over me. The pace is all, we're all doing about the same pace as well, so can't let up, got to keep the pressure on. Keep pumping in the lap times. Another lap in the books. .2 seconds. It's just absolutely rooted to 9 seconds, so I'm happy with that. Let's see if I can keep it up for the next hour and 4 minutes. And of course, stay hydrated. That's the most important thing. Pressing on. Concentration pace is still in front of my nose, or behind my nose even. Still facing this screen. Don't want to run too wide there, the car gets very ungrippy. That's a bit wide as well. Grass is not my friend. There's quite a scrappy couple of corners. I'm pushing on. Tell I'm pressing on, and the gap to the car behind it has gone below 9 seconds for the first time in a while, so I do need to keep driving quickly. I need to do driving. Back up to 9 seconds. Fine. So my lap time is in 1 minute 32, should be below minute 131s ideally. Although the car is heavy on fuel again. The sun is getting low in the sky. We're coming up on 7 PM game time. Mistake and that gap is toast, so keep driving neatly. I'll throw it away. And out to go. There we go, that's a pretty fast lap time. They're coming at me. another lap in the books, and that takes us over an hour. 1 hour to go. Pressing on into the dusk. Gap is still 9.3 seconds, 9.2 seconds to James Weaver. And I need water. Wide through there. This is definitely feeling the pressure from the car behind, so don't want to run too wide too much, like I have done 2 corners of it in a row. That's not helpful. Got a understeer now. What I might do is just tap brake bias back a couple of clicks, just to help the car rotate a little bit. So that's a particularly poor lap. And it's 8.1 seconds to the car behind. Not good. Should be about halfway through a tank. Well over half the tank fuel left. So that's all hunky-dory. Yep, they're picking up the pace behind. I don't have an answer, I don't think. Let's see what happens. Plenty of time left. How's that lap? Any better? A little better. Going in the right direction. As darkness starts to fall across Watkins Glen. 8.9. Gap's going up again. Just try and press on. It's me and James Weaver. No one else is even close at the moment. So it's a bit of a 2-horse race. Try and stay ahead. Catch a bit of traffic later as well. That might play into my hands maybe. 20 tractors up the road to the black cars. See how that works out. No doubt I'll catch them before the end of the race. That's a little bit of understeer. Definitely golden hour now. Ooh, a lovely sunset. Nice work by racing. Gap's gone up to 10 seconds. That was a good lap. It's a relief. It's actually P3 who's Danny Sullivan doing the job at the moment. I was quite far back, so not too worried about that. P10? Who's that? Why is P10 going so quick? Must have got an epic slipstream. That's all I can guess about that. I'm out here all alone, burning fuel and rubber, trying to maintain my gaps. In the warm evening glow, a New York summer's evening. Actually, it's summer. I don't know what the date is in game. I didn't check. But the fact that it's 7 and still daylight suggests it's somewhat in the middle of the year. Back down to 9.4 seconds. It ebbs and flows, comes and goes, up and down. It's definitely mildly yo-yoing, but at least it's consistent. Wait, can it ebb and flow and be consistent? That doesn't seem quite right, but I've said it and I'm sticking to it. Lots of apex curve. Bit of a power one oversteer. Oh, definitely not third gear. Oh, a lovely golden sunset. Pretty. So pretty. Pressing on, concentration phase, build the gap. Heading towards the second stop, that will come well after 80 minutes. So somewhere between a half an hour and 40 minutes to go will be the second stop. Fuel is just over half the fuel tank burned. Pressing on. Good. Excellent. Fun. Of course, everyone's anticipating rain coming to iRacing sometime in the near future. There's a release scheduled for early December. So fingers crossed, before long we'll be having rain in the sim. But there's rain in R Factor 2 and I don't have any wet races yet, so we'll see how that works out. I'll need to practice in the wet for sure. I don't know if they'll add it to AI racing from release or if that will come at a later date. Sure, adding AI to rain makes things complicated. but I'll continue to race, wet or dry. P14, why is he going so quick?
30.474.
Oh, I'm going very wide through there, it's not helping my cause. Gap has gone back down to 9.1 seconds. Nice and easy, nice and gentle, nice, neat and tidy driving. That was to the end of this race. Oh, that's an 8.4 second gap. Stop me come down. Pressure's on. Again. Okay. Everyone's going quickly except me. I get it. Trying my hardest out here. Just about being consistent. Not just ultimate lap time. Over there somewhere.
25, just at the fastest lap. 30.255.
That's an impressive lap time, 25th place. Why are you in 25th? Maybe it's Schlesser. Following his early demise. It's making a comeback from 25th. How was that for me? Was that any quicker? Not really. Lovely corner. Love this track. Actually prefer the short version. But the boot version is fine too. Especially without that silly bus stop chicane at the end of the back straight. No one wants chicanes in their way. Speaking of chicanes, the next track we go to will be Montreal. Circuit Giverny, then that's riddled with chicanes, so it's going to be a different sort of challenge. And that's next week, this is this week, and I've got to crack on as the sun sets over Watkins Glen. Oh, that gap's now 7.4 seconds, so Weaver's got a wiggle on. I've set my fastest lap, but it's not going to be enough, I don't think. Weaver's going to start hunting me down. 6.6 seconds, he's on a charge. He made quite an early stop last time, so he's definitely going to stop soon, I imagine. Staying out later is an advantage. I was slower on heavier fuel, although I won't have to take on a full fuel tank at my second stop. So that's an advantage too. I'll just let the sim calculate my fuel for me. I've got auto fuel ticked, so it's going to add 71 kilos at the moment, which is probably fine. I'll trust it. usually adds a bit extra than you need. Right, what's that gap looking like this time round? It's stabilised at 6.5 seconds. Long net continues to do so. Any chance of some lap traffic? No, it's still just over 20 seconds ahead, so I'm not really gaining on the back markers either. So everyone's going quickly as it seems at the moment, which is fine. Quite happy for the pace to be hot. Makes things easier. Pit stops. Get held up too much. Eight o'clock in game time, and 8:30 in real person time, as it happens. Funny how things align. It's not funny at all. It's just the way a linear time works. Ooh, bright sunlight in my eyes. Chance to crash when I can't see. Pressing on, which is all I can do really. Just keep turning in the laps. Interesting, that is a very rapid lap time. Who's in third? Sullivan. Is he gaining on us? I think he might be. Oh, five's just under 6 seconds is the gap behind. That's as short as it's ever been. Gotta press on. Feeling the pressure now. Everyone's going quickly except me.
30.049.
Maintain this gap for another 41 minutes and a pit stop. As darkness falls over the circuit, it's going to make things a bit tricky as well. It's a bit harder driving in the night time, easy to run wide, swipe walls and whatnot. That was a pretty good lap. Not a 38, not a 30-0 though. That's what everyone else seems to be doing. Gap's back over 6 seconds, slightly.
The car in C7.
29.8. Oh my god, they're going so quickly.
841.
I need to pick up the pace. Just set the brake pass rearward slightly, just to give myself a bit of extra rotation. Don't want to look up the rear, so that'll spear me up into the barrier. 31s, not the 30s. Looks like Weaver's just pitted, so that's a bit of relief. I can stay out for a bit longer, so I'll make hay while the sun is shining, or setting. Got a good 6 laps of fuel, so I'll press on a light car as everyone else starts pitting. Bloody hell, they're going quickly. Let's press on. Head down, concentrate, and put in the lap times as we race towards the second pit stop. Maintain my advantage through the second pit stop cycle. Hopefully James Weaver hasn't come out of the pits and started pumping in fast lap times. Should be a bit quicker in the final stint because I'll need less fuel for the last half an hour or so. So it's looking good. So far so good. Just got to try to throw it away, which I have a form for doing in the recent races. The pit's good. So we need to shorten that gap. Seconds to Sullivan. Did not shorten that gap, it's fine. Just flash the lights, make sure they're working. Definitely turning into dusk light. Nice pink sky. Another lap in the books. Loving life as I lead this race. Nice big gap to the cars behind. As we do the pit stop cycle. Last stop of the race for everyone. Just got to keep it on the black stuff. easy through here, I won't do a dive bomb. No need. Just to see if I can keep up the AI that's just come out of the pits as well. Good information to know if they're quick on fresh tyres and full fuel. Just about keeping up with this guy ahead. Who is that? Anyone interesting? It's Giampiero Moretti, and I've just got the yellow low fuel light. Easy for me to say. So I'll come at the end of this lap. That's very wide through there. That's my first off track. I've got a minute on the car behind at the moment, so no worries there. Easily get past this guy. Good. That's right, I'm coming to the pits. 33 minutes to go. Lights are still working. Oh, need third. It's the wrong gear to be in for that corner. Fourth is suboptimal.
The car behind is pitting.
This must be Conrad. Plenty of time to get into the pit lane. Come out in the lead still, hopefully. Just got to make sure I don't mess up my pit stop at all. Stick to the speed limits.
Car on your left. Clear.
Nice and easy into the pit lane. No need to go too crazy on the there's no speed limiter either, so I just got to do it by feel.
Right here.
Oh, there we go. Start the engine. Let's watch the fuel go in. Only taking on 69, so it should be a shorter stop. And a nice light car for the final stint. Just see where I come back out.
Okay, go.
Here we go. Trying to speed on the exit. Take it nice and easy. Good. Take it easy on cold tyres out the pits. See where I've popped out in terms of the other cars. That's still Danny Sullivan. Where's James Weaver gone? That's interesting. But the gap has grown. Don't know where Weaver went. We've lost James Weaver. He must have had a pit stop nightmare. But that's fine by me. I'm happy to have a nice... Oh, it's a nice big gap behind. 27 seconds. No, it's not. It's definitely 15 on the relative. So I've got to keep pressing on. Who's this? Brian Redmond's behind me at the moment. Darkness is descending. Half an hour to go. Everyone's going very quickly now, so this lap car's going to keep me honest. gonna let me relax for a second. Be careful in this last corner, it's so easy to swipe the wall in the darkness. There we go, nicely done. It's right up my chuff. Try to overcook it to turn 1. Pull away from that car as I've got the straight line speed. Grabbing my slipstream, doesn't it look nice in the rearview mirror? Sexy game. A little bit understeer on cold tyres. No idea where that braking point is, but I seem to make it every time. And it is just under 15 seconds to Sullivan behind, for sure. So I've got to let that not shrink in the next 28 minutes or so. Press on. Do the lap times. Bring it home for the win, dare I say. Desperately needed points. Still got this guy behind, all over my chuff. Who's that? Brian Redmond. It's not letting up. Keep me honest for the next half an hour. That was an untidy upshift from 4th to 5th. See my braking point then, in the darkness. Panicked at the end of the back straight. Got away with it there. Just adjusting to the nighttime driving. It'll take a few laps to get used to the new view of the darkness. So careful in that last corner, I don't want to run wide into the wall. Gap's still 15 seconds, so that's good news. It's not coming down quickly enough to be concerned about yet. In fact, it's gone up. Good. So far, so good. Still got this back marker all over my back. Keeping me honest, keeping the pressure on, keep driving quickly. Squirrely on the exit. Power on oversteer. Gotta love it. It's a bit hot through there. Can't see the exit. Ah, car behind pitted. Well, that takes the pressure off. And now it's complete darkness. Gap time's come down by half a second again. I'm on my own, in the blue. Imagine doing this in the rain. Be interesting when rain comes to the sim. Darkness and wet.
You got a slow car on the right.
Oh no, why have we got a slow car on the right? What's happened?
Let's go left.
Who's that? Jonathan Palmer's not been the wall again, has he? Span it early on in the race, so he actually qualified quite hard. I think he was on the front row. But that's his race ruined, not mine. Gotta keep pressing on, bring it home. Just over 20 minutes to go. Concentrating here in the darkness, don't mind me. Pressing on. Gapped to Sullivan behind, he's coming down, so this is not certain yet. Plenty of time for him to catch me. It's hard to go quickly in the darkness. 5. Lively rear end. Use of the apex. Shorten the train. Seconds. It's going out quite quickly now, which is mildly concerning. Am I going to lose this at the very end? Let's hope not. Certainly don't have any more pace in the car. So put the brake bars back a little bit more. the grass. It can be deadly. Lap in the books. Just under 20 minutes to go, which is about 14 laps. And how quickly is the gap coming down? Very quickly. It's like a second a lap at the moment. Oh no. I'm going to have to beat off Danny Sullivan to win this race. Let's see how the gap comes down over the next few laps. Certainly going very quickly. With my straight line speed, I should have a good chance of defending into most of the braking zones. If it has to get to that point, I'll go super defensive. Like that last corner in the dark, it's very difficult to get the line right. And turn 1 comes out of the blue. What's the gap now? 9.9, 8.3. That is a huge amount of time he's gaining on me. He's gaining on me over a second and a half a lap. Bloody hell. He is fast right now. And I am slow. It's going to be a very difficult end to this race. Alright, trying my best. Second place is not to be sniffed out after the run I've had, so still want to survive this thing. Come home intact. Gap did come down so nearly as much that time, only a tenth of a second, so black wasn't particularly great either, so whatever, I'll just keep pressing on. 15 minutes to go. Gaining on anyone particularly ahead, so nice clear run at the moment. Oh, third gear, not second, that's a lot of inside curve I don't want to take. Not be too wide there either. Concentrate. is actually a car between me and Sullivan's, that might help a little bit. Unless Jim Mullen's catching me as well. You can see the apex at all until I was on it. 6.9, another big chunk of time lost. So the car behind. Gulp. This is going to be a tense end to the race. But I'm here for it. That's what makes things interesting. I sort of knew it was on the cards. I knew the AI would get quicker as the race got later. Press on. Keep the concentration phase going. Ooh, it's a bit wide, don't want to hit the grass. Just going to hit apexes. Trying to screw up this last corner too much. Get the exit right, like that. Slightly better that time. Wide in turn 1, a bit wide on the exit. Easy to lose the rear end there. End up in the wall. Gap's just under 7 seconds. I think it went up slightly then, so slight relief. Pressing on, keeping quiet, concentrating, trying to win this race. Definitely feeling the pressure now. My quickest lap of the race so far. Just in time. Stem the tide of Danny Sullivan gaining on me. Still got Jim and Mullen between us, which I think is helping. I am pulling away from Jim Mullen. There's no more pressure from anyone behind Sullivan, so it's the battle for first and second. It's a bit wide through the carousel, that's going to help my cause. See headlights in my rear view mirror. Just for a little bit of extra pressure. Just to remind me he's there. Very wide. Forgot there was one on there. Right there as well. It's hard to see in the dark. Don't hit the wall on the exit. That's the main thing. Yep, thanks for the reminder. Thanks for the extra motivation. Just under 6 seconds. Gap is coming down slower now. So whatever advantage Sullivan has got, it's smaller now. pushing on. That's all I can do. Less than 10 minutes to go. Nice and neat and tidy. Lap car ahead, gaining on a lap car. Don't know if that's good or bad. Let's find out. Right again, it's always helpful. And the last corner, good. Just keeping on. Another good lap time. Not the best, but not the worst. Well, that's not what I want to hear. Sullivan just set the fastest lap, just took a whole chunk of time out of my lead. With 8 minutes to go, it's 4.2 seconds. But there's still me and Mullen between us, so let's see how it works out. Being in fourth is not helpful. Try and get the gears right, at the very least. Wide there. Gap shrunk to Mullen as well. Just ahead of me, Moretti. Bloody hell. It's not a good braking for turn 1. 3 seconds. The car behind. Six and a half minutes to go. A bit of tow to Moretti will help. Thank you. Let's get past him into the first corner, into the carousel rather. It's a useful bit of respite. That's very wide. Get away with it though. Have a massive shunt at the end of the race, if I can help it. Now puts 2 cars between me and Sullivan, so that's useful. Oh no, there's just one car now. He's still 3 seconds behind me. Bloody hell, this is relentless. Just go a little wide into turn 1, very wide on the exit. Minutes to go. So what's that? 3 laps. 4 laps. 4 laps to go. 3 seconds ahead of second place, and he's gaining on me quickly. It's definitely not over yet, but it is tense, and I'm quite enjoying it. I would prefer it to be easier, as it's been a difficult few races recently. But you've got to earn your wins. Indeed you are going to win. It's nice to earn them. Books, probably 3 to go. Oh, that was a nice quick lap as well, which is helpful. .2 seconds to Danny Sullivan behind me, and there's no cars between us, so it's a straight fight now. Let's see what happens in the last few laps. Interesting. Hopefully not a tragedy. Oh, that's grass. Don't need grass right now. In fact, it's the last thing I need. I need asphalt. I need good old tarmac and bitumen. Oh, that's a bit wide as well. I'm in the right gear. Okay, calm down. You've got this. Probably.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
Fuel is all good. About 2 laps to go, I reckon. Where's Danny Sullivan? Just over a second behind me. I'm going to do the big old blocks if he gets anywhere close to me. I don't want to give him any slipstream, he's going to hug me inside. This is where I'm slower, the second half of the lap. Should have put more wing on. Maybe I wouldn't have been so vulnerable. But I wanted to start from the back and make those overtakes early on, so definitely needed low downforce. That's wide on the exit again. It's going to be a tense final lap. It is going to be one more lap. End of this lap, so let's see what happens. Keep pressing on.
The car in P16 just set the fastest lap.
Nice, good information. Thanks for letting me know about P16 and his fastest lap. I don't go wide through here. Right, let's see what happens. He's right up my chuff with 1 to go. No stress, no pressure, just do the neatest lap you can. Oh, that's very wide on the exit. This is where my advantage is, so I'm going to make it count up the hill and along the straight. Not going to give him any slipstream whatsoever, so he's dropping back, and I've just got to nail the end of the lap, and I'm home and dry. Don't run wide, good. Nice and neat and tidy through here. The apex. Just hug the inside line like it's my favourite relative. Get a good exit, no grass on the exit, good. Same again. Ooh, lock the rears. It's dangerous. Don't get too wide. Got away with it. Oh, I'm in the wrong gear. That's not helping. Don't panic. Don't run too wide. Good. I think I've got this one in the bag. Just 2 more corners. Yes. Oh yes. Nice gentle exit. Here comes Sullivan. It's close at the line. But yes. Oh, that was a high stakes, high pressure win.
You just toyed with these people today.
I did not toy with these people at all. In fact, I would say I got toyed with. And had a very stressful run to the end. But I'm relieved. Pulled through. Finally find myself back on top of the rostrum since first time since Daytona. First decent result since the first race of the season. These are our top 6, I think they're still finishing. P5's just come across the stripe, that's Maurizio Sala. Frank Jelinski is the final points paying position 6th. And I'll bring it back to the pits and take a look at the standings. Good, excellent, that was fun, I enjoyed that. Has anyone consistently scored points? I think Sala might be a point scorer previously. Hotchkiss, I think. Oh, now he was on pole last time, but I don't think he's scored significant points. Akin might be a first time point scorer of the season. Sullivan might have a few points. So it's definitely me pulling ahead in the championship on 18. First double winner of the season. I'm pleased it's me. And I'm pleased iRacing's turned out to be a good continuation of the championship. It's been a good round 6. Was it round 6? No, Watkins Glen. Let's bring it back to the pits, check out the final standings, tot up the points, and tot up the championship before I go. And then call it a night. Last time into the pit lane.
Pit box in 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. Move it, move it.
Sweet. Right. Let's see how they finished this lane. The results are thus: I win from Danny Sullivan, Bob Aiken. You can't see him; it's pitch black. John Hotchkiss in 4th place. Maurizio Sala in 5th, Frank Jelinski in 6th. I'm just going to quickly, what am I going to do? I'm going to quickly tot up the points next. Alright, whilst I'm doing that, let's put it on TV mixed. Shall I go back? I'll go back through all the laps. Just go back for a few laps. In fact, let's do it a quicker way. Let's do me, laps, race. Let's say, let's have a look at my fastest lap onwards. TV mix. I'll leave you with that whilst I just quickly do the championship. I need to see the results intermittently. Danny Sullivan is on 6 points. Don't mind me, just doing some maths, just tossing up the championship table. You have to do this manually, bear with me. Bob Aiken, he got 4 points. Is Bob Aiken in the table? Bob Aiken is not on the table. What do you get? What did I say? 9, 6, 4 points for Aiken. Do bear with me, I used to do maths. 4 points for Aiken. And John Hotchkiss is on 3 points. Is he in the table? Hotchkiss. Yes, he is in the table. He's on 8 points. Just doing some tidying up. Bear with me. Do bear with me. So who was that? Hotchkiss we've done. Sala is on 2 points. He's gaining 2 points. Is he in here? Sala is on 7, 9. Sala. And the final points paying position is Jelinski on 1. But if he's got 10 points. Excellent. Just tidying up the table whilst that's all worked out. Good. Right. The points championship is thus. Right, let's pause that. Let's go back into the championships and look at this. Oh, let me just make sure it looks tidy. Oh, I have still left it on after 5 rounds. This is the problem of having to tot up things manually. Bear with me. We'll get there in the end. So, after the Drivers' Championship is, thusly, after 6 rounds, I am atop the table after my second win of the season this evening at Watkins Glen on 18 points. Excellent. Sullivan moves up to second with his second place on 12. Segala does not score today, he's on 11. Jelinski gets a point and is 10th. Schlesser Redmond did not score. Sala got some points, he's 9th. Hotchkiss moved up. He's not 9th, he's in 9. 1, 2, I should put a ranking here. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, Redmond 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th for Hotchkiss, 13th, 14th for Conrad, 16th for Akin. Weaver faded at the end, I don't know what happened to him. But that's it, that's me done for another Wednesday evening of bloody good sim racing, this time in the iRacing. Thank you very much if anyone indeed was watching. Appreciated having some chat. Appreciate the likes if there have been any likes, and the views and the subs and all the good internet numbers generally going up in a general uppage direction. And I'm going to stop talking because my mouth is very dry. I am very croaky. Thank you. And yeah, Montreal next time out, next Wednesday, Montreal 7 o'clock. See you then. Goodbye.